Hey guys, so I wanted to talk to y'all. Um, yeah, I feel like we went through a really long journey with this book. This was a long time. I mean, y'all do realize I think I started writing this book like August or maybe even end of July. So I don't know, it just feels like it was longer than that. Took a minute. I want to thank y'all so much for helping me with this book. There was a lot of times where I wasn't sure. I'm telling you, so many times where I know personally, if I'd been just writing this by myself and like no like patrons to like check or read later, I might have stopped writing the book a few times just to mentally kind of like, there was a lot of times I got author freeze because it was like, where do I go next? No, 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 I can't do it. I can't do it. And I pushed through it a lot due to keeping up with the Patreon schedule. So that was super freaking helpful. I'm going to continue to do the in progress chapters every week because it keeps me disciplined with writing. Anyway, let's get into the ending. If you have not read the ending, please don't stop the video. If you have not read any of the book yet, stop the video. You're about to get spoiled. I just want to say thank you guys. Oh, so the poll, I changed my mind on the poll. I went with the lower percentage instead of the greater percentage this time. Usually I pretty much take the challenge of the poll. Like I give it the poll and I'm like, okay, let's see. I close my eyes, I open it like the next day and I'm like, okay, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna try it. This time I thought about it and I was like, if I was wanting to go dark, and I knew that it would probably take 4 to 5 more chapters. I'm wondering if I should even say what I was gonna do. For one thing, I must say though, the reason, let's talk about that. The reason why I did go dark is because, the reason why I decided not to go dark is because I wanted everyone to walk away from this really long ass book, right? That was quite a fucking ride, feeling good, feeling hopeful for the next book. Just feeling full of joy, feeling relief, like, oh my God, like, because I feel like the book is really tight and tense throughout. It's a lot of tense moments and a lot of, oh shit, oh my God, and then we get really dark. I wanted to end on some brightness. We could have went really motherfucking dark. So let me tell you what I initially was gonna do. Fuck it. But it was gonna take more chapters because I wasn't gonna rush it. And I was like, I do not need to be writing any more of Dirty Wars. Dirty Wars needs to end this fucking weekend. By the way, I want y'all suggestions on the epilogues. If you have any epilogue ideas, let me know. We can go with them having sex on a plane heading back to Moscow. We can push like the epilogue can be a month or 2 months later in Moscow. It can be in all these different places. I don't want to rush the wedding because it was like, sure, we can do a wedding epilogue, but I can't rush the wedding because I want someone, the tradition of kidnapping the bride. That has to happen. That's going to be several chapters because Casimir is not going to be happy about that. Anyway, let me hurry up because let me go. So the what I was going to do in the story was this. I was going to have Emily put lower the gun and have Feli tell her. And Feli was going to tell her that, his understanding was that she was not the original personality and that Lunita created her to protect herself. Keep in mind, I'm still not sure if I'm going that route yet, which is why I didn't want to rush it for this book. I still don't know if I'm going to go there or not, who's going to be original, all of that. I want some time to think about it. Maybe I'll do a vote on that too. But that was going to make Emily lose it. I was even thinking of maybe a video of Daryl talking to Feli and Feli showing the video and all that. But I was going to have Emily descend into darkness, like just be so mind blown, like, oh my God, I'm not real. My life is not real, da 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 da. She descends into darkness. Lunita takes over. And then we see Lunita killing Feli from Blue's point of view. And then Kaz arriving, like, what the fuck happened? And then Lunita in him going back to Moscow because Emily is just absolutely not returning at this time. She's so heartbroken, and Lunita can't get through to her, and all of that stuff like that. And of course, that would have been really sad. I also considered maybe on the plane having a different personality, which I'm not sure if I'm going to have an extra personality either. But, I was considering a man, because if you remember in the dream, there's the discussion of a person named M that's a guy. But I'm not sure where I'm going with all of that yet. I'm still need time to think about it. And I don't want to rush the personality part because it can start to get, if you rush it too much, I think it can start to get a bit campy and not too, and jokey. Like, I feel like care and time needs to be put into those thoughts. So anyway, I didn't want to end it with Casimir also just leaving with Lunita. Like, sure, they leave Italy, but he leaves with her. And I didn't want to do that. And I didn't think Max would go off with Ufoma if freaking Lunita's there. I didn't think Jean-Pierre would leave to go back to Eden yet because he's thinking there's more of a fucking problem. I wanted everyone to be happy and walk off because I feel like I'm going to do a Max book in their journey to Nigeria, maybe. There might be another Jean-Pierre book. I have to respect the timeline with Misha and Ava. And so that's why I went in that direction. So yeah, so anyway. Tell me your thoughts on that though. If you disagree with it, it's fine, and you can give me some thoughts because whatever you say can be used for the next book. I think Dirty Pleasures is going to be a wild ride. I think we're going to see more of Lunita. I'm going to ask y'all more about what we want. Yeah, definitely got to be Lunita's going to be a lot in the book. We're going to answer this question of host or original personality. We definitely got to do New Orleans. We got to do the birth. I think birth and wedding happens in the first act. So we're going to have the baby a lot in the next book. And yeah, I'm excited. So next, this week coming up, I need to be focused on Santino. Holy shit. I should have already been writing Santino. It's outlined, but it's not written because fucking Dirty Wars took 4 fucking ever to write. So it's like, I gotta write Santino. We gotta get into Santino like this because holy fucking shit. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this long ass video. Thank you for following this journey with me with Dirty Wars. Thanks for everyone's feedback. Y'all weren't playing. Y'all were very truthful. Y'all were very honest. Sometimes we there was some thoughts where it was like of anxiety, of heartbreak. Sometimes people were pissed at characters. Sometimes people were happy with characters, but it was all just good to see everybody's reactions, emotions, and help me decide how to keep on proceeding. So please follow me along with Santino this upcoming week. I got to start writing that motherfucker this week. Yeah, let's see where it's going. I'm going to post the outline soon when I have it really settled. And then we'll see how things go. If you have not read the first Santino, let me know so that I can send you the first Santino. It should be up on there for free. If not, let me know. Because you should know what the first Santino is so that you can understand the second Santino. Let me know your thoughts on the epilogue. What should the epilogue be? I'm going to write it in the morning and then move on. And that is, have a happy weekend.